بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أوتيتم من شيء فمتاع الحياة الدنيا وزينته وما عند الله خير وأبقى أفلا تعقلون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran al-Tashrih or Quran al-Majid says وَمَا أُتِيتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ. Obviously Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a way has a negative impact, has got a negative observation, and that observation represented in front of our eyes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a negative observation, has a negative thought towards this material life. In a way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this world is a tools, this world is a ladder in order to climb up to the roof and see the enjoyment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and observe the immortality enjoyment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever it's above you, whatever is in the horizon book. Because within the Quran, within the content of the Quran, within the index list of the Quran, there are many books. One of them is Horizon book, the Kitab al-Afaq. It means the book of horizon. Within the book of horizon, you can learn a lesson. You can teach yourself. You can perceive just by looking at them. The best teacher, the best present teacher is the environment, is the horizon. Whatever you see, whatever you observe, whatever you visualized, whatever you catch, whatever you grab, whatever you eat, whatever you see, whatever you touch, whatever you feel, whatever you communicate, it is all associated and affiliated with the horizon book. With the horizon book. Oh Muslim, oh people, if you are undoubtful about the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, moreover, if you are really not decided yet, not really determined yet, whether this environment is empowered by Allah, where it is incident taking place, then look accurately how this environment is so unique, how all the stars is not clashing together, how all the stars is running, is speed up in a certain orbit and a certain path, how all the stars are revolving in a certain orbit, how your celestial body is not clashing together, how the blood runs through your vein and muscle and tissue. Our topic was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a way has a negative impact, afflicted your thought with this material life. It means your thought has been afflicted. Your thought has got a negative impact towards material life. As what? Because this material life is a temporary enjoyment. So what's the negative impact of it? The negative impact of it is do not rely on it. If you rely on it, you have a negative impact. You will be clashed. You will be duped, you will be befallen, you will be trampled, you will be befooled, and you will be destroyed. Do not rely on it. Look, as you see a branch in a tree, You can't grab both hands in a thin, tiny, fragile, breakable branch of tree, because it might be falling over. You might be dropped as you grab. Exactly, that was remain the same as this material life. If you spend too much effort, as nowadays young people say, you only live once. Do as you can. Grab as much as you can. Enjoy. Use your sensual desire. Use the strengths in your way of desire as much as you want to do so. Or nowadays, in a short language, we can say, most people using their desire for a material life. In order to subdue himself, in order to serve himself for a sensual desire. We've got two different things. One sensual desire is serving you, but the other hand, you're serving the sensual desire. Wherever you desire, please, you're following them. Your desire wants a luxury, an expensive restaurant or hotel, you're following them. A desire wants a beautiful woman, you're following them. This type of life is called material life, temporary life, bridge life, lowly life. Is Allah has got a negative impact, a negative thought, a negative commandment towards it. A negative commencing has got Allah commencing. وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَمَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. There is nothing, Allah says, there is nothing in this material life. Only فَمَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا. That's the mata'a. What's mata'a means? You look, as you have got a journey, you carry your luggage, your food, shelter, camp, and a car. That all the carrier is called the mata'a. It means an enjoyment. Mata'a, it means a short enjoyment. Such a short mata'a, and a short enjoyment. You go holiday, you're enjoying that food for 1 week, 2 weeks, not more than that. Otherwise that food will be void. That food will be expired, will be out of date. Exactly that story represent, clarifying, declaring our life in this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, this enjoyment is like the carrier, that the car carry your luggage, your food, work equipment, your needs to holidays. Can you rely on this food? No, because that food only lasts for 2 weeks. You can't say, I live with that food for the rest of my life. وَزِينَتْهَا, the other things, the enjoyment. All the colorful of this world, all the colorful of this world, it's just there for a taste. Who's really understanding well, or who's misconceptional towards this enjoyment? Or some people look at this world, look all the zinat, all the enjoyment of this life. They are just see the apparent one, while others see the hidden one, what's inside of it. The apparent of this world is enjoyment, colorful, but the inside of it is a poison. Like a snake. If you look to the snake, the outside of the snake is so colorful, bright, playful, well decorated, well colored, but inside of the snake is a poison. The second is of this world. This world is full of colorful, fantasy flashness, woman, beauty. In order Allah testing the pious people, the true people, who really wants God or who really following the material life. That's why they are made so much colorful. As you walk with your friends, you suddenly see a beautiful, a colorful apple fruits while there is a praying time. Example, as you praying time at 1 p.m. and you suddenly see is a far away a beautiful apple trees. There are two friends. Allah is testing you. Either you up to apple fruit to grab apple fruit and eat, or either you praying me, following me, worshipping me. Either you obsessed with me and time instead of go to apple tree. In the other hand is your evil desire, and the other hand is your faith desire. Which desire you follow? In what circumstances you are subduing yourself? The circumstances of temporary life or the circumstances of a permanent life? Temporary life like evil desire, permanent life like a faith desire, your iman desire, your true sense of intellectual desire. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Qasas, ayah 41 says, Surah Al-Qasas, ayah 41 says, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَمَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَزِينَتُهَا وَمَا عِندَ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Bear in mind, Surah Al-Qasas, ayah 41 says, وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَمَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَزِينَتُهَا. It's just mata, just mata, like a car carrying the luggage, your food for a holiday. That's what that means. وَمَا عِندَ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ وَأَبْقَى. But if you focus, if you concentrated all your assets, all your effort, strength, passions, all your aim to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, أبقى, and you will remain. أفلا تعقلون. Why you not contemplating? Why you not pondering? Why you not thinking? I know it is hard, but by the help of Allah, you say Astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh, Allah will help you out.